Hey there, my name is Angela. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 things that creatives need to do more of. Before I get started, I'm just going to say this right here, right now, just to get it out of the way. And that is, if you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if at any moment you think, hey, I like this chick. And if you enjoy this video overall, don't forget to give it a thumbs up as well. So if you have watched any of my other videos, then you probably have heard me talk about number 1 before, and that is journaling. I think it's an awesome habit to pick up as a creative person, especially because it kind of gets your wheels turning in a different way, and it helps you find ideas when you least expect them. By writing down your thoughts and experiences, it can give you a different perspective on this crazy thing that we call life, and this different perspective can really contribute to your artistic work. While number 1 has to do with writing, number 2 is reading. And the reason why I put this on this list is reading, much like journaling, broadens your perspective. And perspective, I think, has a lot to do with creativity and art. So it doesn't matter what genre you're reading, whatever information you're consuming can really impact the art that you're making. So if you're reading a fictional book, whatever you're reading might add to your bank of experiences in a way. And not only that, if you're reading a fictional book, it is inspiring to think that this came from somebody else's mind. That's just mind-blowing in itself. And as a creative, if you read a book and have that in the back of your mind, it's like, I can do this too. This is inspiring. This is amazing work. And for nonfiction books, there's so much information that influential people have put out, and reading their books really allows you to pick at their brains. A lot of us don't live in big cities, or we don't have a situation where we can get a mentor, but books provide all the information that that influential person could offer. So why not pick it up and read it? Plus, books are not that expensive, especially nowadays. If you get the Kindle app, you can get some books for like $1.99. It's crazy. It does take time to read them, and I think that is the hardest part of it all, is actually sitting down and reading a book. But if you find a good book that you enjoy, it can set you on a reading tangent. And I know that because that's what happened to me. I read The 3-Body Problem, and it's a fictional book that blew my mind and got me back into reading after years of not being able to finish a book. So it just takes the right book to get you back in your reading game. And I have a list that I will put down in the description box of books that I've read this year that I have thoroughly enjoyed. A lot of them are nonfiction, but I'll throw in The 3-Body Problem as well and link that. My third thing is meditation. And meditation, like reading, takes a lot of discipline and time, so it can be intimidating, but I think that it gives you creative insights like no other. And meditation isn't just good for only creatives. It is an awesome tool for anyone to use, no matter what your profession is or what your life situation is. Meditating works. It reduces anxiety and depression, and studies have actually linked it to happiness. And I know meditating can seem kind of hard in a way, even though it's just sitting there, but not really. But there are some awesome apps that can guide you through it. My favorite is Oak. So Oak is an app that I started using a while back, and what I like about it is it has guided meditations, and you can put background music on those guided meditations, and it could be just background sounds, like it could be rainfall or fire embers. It's just really soothing background sounds that they have for you to choose from. And not only that, you can do different types of guided meditations, and on top of that, you can actually do meditations that aren't guided as well. And finally, last thing I had to say about this app is it also gives you little badges, which I don't know, I find very motivational. They don't mean anything, not really, but when you do multiple streaks or you hit a certain amount of meditations, you get a little badge. And I don't know, I'm one of those people that that keeps me motivated to do more meditating, I guess, if that's weird. I don't think that's weird because they designed it into an app for a reason. But yeah, so check out that app. I'll link that down below as well. It really helped me get into meditating and it helps me stay into it. Number 4 is artist dates. So I am reading The Artist's Way and it's what got me into journaling. And one of the other things that it makes you do, aside from write 3 pages every single day, is take yourself on an artist date once a week. So pretty much what an artist date is a date with yourself and your inner child, your inner artist. So you pretty much just have a moment to yourself, a set amount of time. Could be an hour, could be half an hour, where you either go on a walk, go to the flea market, do something that makes you happy just for the purpose of making yourself happy. You don't bring anyone else along, it's you, yourself, and your inner artist. So what I like to do is I like to go on a walk. I go on like a 45-minute walk, have my earphones in, listen to a podcast, feel very just, I don't know, it feels very good. I also like to go on hikes for this, or before all this COVID-19 stuff happened, I would go to Barnes & Noble and just look through their books because something about Barnes & Noble makes me feel a certain way. And the artist date, what it is supposed to add to your bank of experiences and make you make time for fun. And that brings me to number 5, which has to do with experiences. And number 5 is to be a yes man or a woman, whichever you prefer. So what I mean by this is when your friends ask you if you want to go out and do something, or your significant other or your parents or your coworker says like, hey, this is going on, do you want to go to it? Say yes. Be a yes woman or a yes man, because as an artist or as a creative, experiences is what really brings your art to life. Whether you're writing, drawing, painting, making videos, taking photos, any kind of creative profession, creative hobby whatsoever can benefit from you having more experiences, because you never know what kind of experience might inspire work. And the more experiences you have, the more likely you are to find that moment that inspires you. So don't be afraid to say yes. And that, I think, can apply to anyone. You don't know what you're saying no to unless you go and check it out for yourself. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you implement at least one of these things, and if you do any of these things, leave a comment down below and tell me how it has benefited you, or if you found yourself in a situation where you became inspired by doing one of these things. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.